Hello and welcome. My name's Joe.
I'm Emily.
And today we're playing WWE Legends, the Royal Rumble card game.
Woo!
Woo! It's designed by Steve Warren and published by Ravensburger. So in this game, you were trying to be the last legend.
I hear something.
Let's just
I hear myself.
Yeah,
okay.
so turn it. That's fine. Someone's got their computer on. So in this game, you were trying to be the last legend standing in the ring at the end of the Royal Rumble.
Right.
So to set up, here we have the game set up for 2 players. What you're going to do is you're going to take legends and shuffle all of them. It comes with 30 in the box, and you're going to deal out 3 for each player. Then you're going to shuffle those. Well, then you're going to find the matching signature move cards for those legends and pull those aside. Then you're going to shuffle all the legends cards and then deal 1 to each person randomly. So Emily will be starting with
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's right.
The bottom line. Oh, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
That's right. And then we're going to hand the signature card to Emily as well. And then I got Mankind, whose signature saying is "Have a nice day." And I'm going to take my signature move, the Mandible Claw, and set that right there as well. The next thing you'll do is shuffle all the action cards and then deal 6 to each player. The game is played in 4 phases, and everyone does each phase at the same time. So the first phase is going to be planning. We're going to be looking at our hand and playing a card face down, facing at the wrestler or legend we want to attack this turn. Then we'll reveal our cards, and then we'll attack each other, and then end the round like clean up and drawing cards and stuff like that. So we're just going to get started and start walking through a round. So on your turn, like I said, you can play an attack card. You can only play 1 attack card per turn, and there are boost cards as well that you can play, and you can only play 1 boost card per turn as well. So let's go ahead and get this started. Oh, and the one thing I did forget is the player who last watched a WWE match gets the WWE token and will be the first player. I believe that was me.
Definitely not me.
So I will take that. So let's go ahead and get started here.
I'm going to play 2 because I've got a booster.
Okay. And normally in the game you will point the card at the player, the legend you want to attack. So I would point my card at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Emily would point hers at Mankind. In a 2-player game, it's not as important because we're not going to attack ourselves normally. But
True.
that, just so you know, that's why we're doing this way right here. So now we're done with the planning phase, so we're both going to reveal. So we just flip up. And now we'll go over the attack cards and what is contained on them. So here's an attack card. You can tell it's an attack card because it says right there in the middle, attack. The type of attack is in the middle there. In the middle of that card, it says it's a move. So there are 3 types. There's moves, kicks, and strikes. Correct. And they are different colors as well, but they all denote what they are right there in the middle. Next to the type of attack, you have the speed. That's important for deciding who gets to attack first. The top left is the damage. The middle right here is the name of it, so this is a backbreaker. And the bottom is a special ability that the card may have. So now that we know that,
You played a backbreaker
we
too.
both played backbreakers, yes. So we both have a speed of 4. When people tie for speed, you break the tie by whoever is closest to the first player, including the first player. So since I have the token, I would be able to play my backbreaker first.
Oh,
What?
I have a defense.
Right, so I'm going to attack Emily, and when you get attacked, you have a chance to defend. So Emily has a defense card here that says take control, and that yellow's a little see-through, but it says cancel any attack against you, play an attack or your signature move. Against your opponent who attacked you, they cannot block or dodge your attack. There we go.
Head wounds and things.
I guess so, yeah. So my backbreaker is going to get canceled by Emily's defense, and that's going to get discarded.
I get to play a strike.
Okay, and she's going to play a strike against me, which I cannot block or dodge per the take control card. So she's going to hit me with a leaping clothesline. I can't block or dodge it, so I'll just have to take the 2 damage right there.
Now my real turn.
And now Emily's real turn gets to go off here. She has a move. I do not have a defensive for it, and she did boost this with a chair. So let's go over boost cards real quick. So boost cards have a purplish background there, and they all will say boost in the middle. Normally they add damage to the attack. Sometimes they'll also add speed. With the chair does not add speed. They will sometimes add a special ability as well, so this attack cannot be blocked. So even if I did have a block, it wouldn't have mattered because you hit me with the chair. And some of them also have, actually any of the cards may have this, this little icon at the top. If you ever see that icon, that means it's a cheap trick. Cheap tricks are dirty moves or, using a chair when you're not supposed to. And those can be blocked by ref cards that are in the game. I don't have a ref card, unfortunately, or I could have blocked this or canceled the move with the ref. So that attack is going to go through as well and hit me for 5 more damage. And the ability on Backbreaker says
that if it hits, I get to use my signature move, which is the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yes, you may immediately use it. I will note that Mankind is already at max damage, so do you want to use your signature move or save it for later?
I'm going to save it.
Okay, that's probably the best play. So, as we can see here, after Emily's attacks, I will take my damage, or the cards that she hit me with, and line them up with Mankind's health on the right-hand side of the card. She hit me with so much this turn that Mankind's not doing too good anymore. And once your health meter, or once the damage lines up with all the spots on your health track, you are thrown over the top. So, what happens when you're thrown over the top? Well, you're going to discard all the attack cards that are there on the right-hand side. If you hadn't attacked yet this turn, you would discard your attack because you didn't get to it before you got thrown over the top. You'll discard your signature move card from the game if you haven't used it. And the person who threw you over the top will get to claim your legend card.
But more importantly,
they also claim the first player token, which is going to be great for them breaking ties in those speed checks. If you lose your legend, you're not out of the game, though. You get to draw another legend. Oh, boy, and Hulkamania is going to run wild on Emily.
Oh, brother.
So Hulk Hogan's out now. I'm going to grab his signature move, which is the leg drop. And that's going to end the attack phase, and we're going to go on to, the end of the round. So we draw back up to 6. And we're going to go back to planning again. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, 1 second here. I'm going to change one thing here. All right. All right, reveal. So I'm coming out with a neck breaker that is boosted by a setup.
I've got a full Nelson.
Oh no, Emily's got a full Nelson that's boosted by a setup. The speed of my card is 3. The speed of Emily's is 4, so she will get to attack first. Let's see if I have anything to block a move. I do not have anything to block a move.
So if my full Nelson hits, which it does, then you must reveal your hand and discard all defense and special cards.
No! So I'm going to reveal my hand. I do have defense and special cards, and we'll just kind of show you what these look like real quick. So there's the defensive block that I had. So if Emily would have hit me with a strike or a kick, I could have blocked it.
Oh.
So that's going to get discarded. And I also had this special right here that was finish them off, which was going to be great because I had a plan to try and finish Emily off this round. You have to deal 5 damage to them in a turn, or if they're at 5 damage, you can... oh, whoops, yep, I got to discard mine, not yours. So these...
I need mine because...
Yep, so that one hits.
With the setup boost, if this hits, which it did, I may play another attack, which I don't have, but I could also play my signature move, which I still do. And it's time for the Stone Cold Stunner.
It is time for the Stone Cold Stunner. Hulk Hogan's not doing too hot over here. He's got 5 damage on him already. And the Stone Cold Stunner says, if this hits, your opponent discards their attack for this round. Which is terrible, because I was going to give you the big old leg drop, but I can't do that now, because I have to discard my attack. So that ends the attack phase. So we're going to go ahead and draw back up. And one more. Alright. And we'll go back to the planning phase. Alright. Oh no, she's got me with the chop.
A flying chop.
A flying chop. I have a pumped up heavy punch, but we both have a speed of 5, so again, since Emily has the first player token, she's going to
go first.
Attack first. So, do I have anything I can block with? No. So Emily's hit attacks are going to hit. So she hits me with the flying chop, and she may, if this hits, she may immediately hit me with another strike. But
I don't have another strike anyway, and you're already over.
And Hulk Hogan's at max damage already, so he's been thrown over already. Stone Cold Steve Austin is unstoppable so far this game. So Hulkamania did not run wild at all. My attack will get discarded as well because I didn't get a chance to do it before I got thrown over the top. But don't worry, someone else is about to enter the Rumble. Oh, it's the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! Alright, so I'm ready. I got my figure 4 leg locks for my signature move. We're going to draw back up here. And let's get back to the action. Alright. I have a single card I'll be playing this turn. I do not have a boost to go with it, or that I want to use. So I got the Big Boot, which is a speed 3.
I got a clothesline.
Boosted by Corkscrew. So here's the one of the boost cards that will add to your speed as well as give the card extra damage. So that makes her Corkscrew, which is normally a speed 4, a speed 5 attack this round. So she's definitely faster than my Big Boot that's only a speed 3. So I have a chance to block. Again, you made me discard my blocks, so I don't have those. But the clothesline does says, if this hits and your opponent has 5 more damage, throw them over the top rope. I only have 2 damage, so I'm good. And then I'm going to attempt to hit you with my Big Boot. Finally, will Stone Cold take the first bit of damage?
No defense.
No defense. Oh my gosh, he's not invincible.
Taking the boot.
There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to the cleanup. So draw back up to 6. Oh boy. Let's see here. Alright. I got a Corkscrew Body Slam.
I've got a Swing Out boosted by being from the top rope.
Wow. So my speed is 3 for the Body Slam plus 1 for the Corkscrew, so I'm at 4. Your Swing Out is at 4 as well. And you got the first player token, so you get to attack first.
Token.
It is. I do not have any blocks still. I'm not lucking out with those blocks. So that's going to hit me again. And it says, if this hits your opponent and they have 5 or more damage, which I do now, they're thrown over the top.
Can you defend it?
I cannot. No. So guess what? The Nature Boy Ric Flair, Stone Cold is eliminating everyone in this Rumble. He's holding in there strong. Nature Boy Ric Flair will get defeated as well and thrown out of the Rumble. But who's going to take his spot here? It's time to rest in peace, because it's Undertaker.
He's a tough one.
And I got my signature move, the Choke Slam.
It's 12:20.
And, yeah, it is 12:20, right? So did we want to call it there? I guess you want to unmute so we can talk to them through that. Did you want... Go ahead.
Do you want us to kind of wrap it up?
That sounds good to me.
Do you want us to kind of wrap it up?
Oh.
Fine.
Okay, we'll finish it up and meet up in a second.
Okay.
Talk about how this doesn't guarantee my win.
Okay.
Okay, we'll finish it up and meet up.
I guess, I mean, I don't know what we want to... How we'd wrap it up. I don't know how we want to wrap it up. Just say...
This gives us an idea of play, but...
Yep. So that's essentially how the game plays. We'll keep going back and forth, attacking and blocking and defending, and doing cheap tricks.
You may notice that I have 3 legends and Joe has 0.
Right.
But...
That doesn't matter.
It does not.
Because it only matters who the last legend in the ring is.
Right.
So even if Emily is able to defeat Undertaker with Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I'm able to bring out Macho Man Randy Savage and finish off Stone Cold before he can finish off Macho Man, then Macho Man wins the Rumble and is the winner of the game as well. But that's essentially how you play WWE Legends Royal Rumble card game.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and transition over to Q&A now. So if you have any questions or want to see any other legends, let us know in the comments. All right.
End our stream?
And, well, yeah, do we want to end the stream or just... Yeah, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to mute us in the mixer.